Hi guys, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Today I'm going to start our manual testing series, okay, which is containing part 1 to till until the completion of manual testing part. So please watch the video till the end, and also please interact with me if you have any queries, okay. So please guys, please interact with me as well. So I will start exactly at 8 o'clock. So if you have any doubts, please raise in the live chat so that I will reply back to you for each and every question. Okay. So this is our part 1 series of our manual testing. Okay. Especially the people who are looking to start their career from automation or manual testing point of view. So this is our the first basics where we need to learn to become as a test engineer. Okay. So please guys, please support the stream and also please join with me. So your support really helps me a lot to do more videos in our upcoming sessions as well. Okay, so please guys, yeah, so I'm going to start the session at 8 o'clock exactly. Please join with me. So I'm not going to stop anymore after 8 o'clock. Okay, that's why I started this 5 minutes before. If you have any questions or queries, so please raise in the live chat so that we can discuss. Okay, so please guys. Yeah, come on guys. I'm going to start the session at 8 o'clock. Before that, if anyone have any questions, so please raise in the live chat. I will reply back to you. So one of all the people like who subscribe to my channel, among them the few people asked, so can you please mention the times? Okay, so that's why I have created a poll inside our YouTube community post. Okay, so there I mentioned each and everything on what are the timings where I am available. So based upon that, you can just poll your vote. Accordingly, I will conduct sessions in upcoming days as well. Okay, we will start once 8 p.m. get started. We will start that time. Okay, till now, if you have any queries, you can just directly ask to me so that we can discuss accordingly. Okay, this session is especially for the people who are looking to start their career from software testing. So these sessions will help you a lot. Okay, please join with me and also please interact with me if you have any queries. No issues. Okay, come on guys. Okay, so I don't see anyone as of now. Okay, please once joined we can start our session now. Okay, one second, let me check alert box whether it is giving or not. It is not giving, right? Okay, come on guys, if you are new to my stream, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. You can find very useful content here. Okay, so please respond accordingly. Yeah, so currently one people are watching. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. So now I am going to start the series called as manual testing. So the people who are looking to start their career from software testing. So this is the basic step where everyone have to know. So that's why I'm conducting these sessions. So maybe by tomorrow I'm going to complete, by tomorrow end of the day or day after tomorrow morning session I'm going to complete. Before that, if you want to know more about the manual testing and also what is the software testing, so please subscribe to my channel and also don't miss out any series. So what I'm going to provide from now onwards till day after tomorrow morning session, that is from 11:30 to 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. based upon the availability. Okay, based upon your availability I am going to take this session forward till day after tomorrow as well. Okay, no issues if the sessions are extending on tomorrow and day after tomorrow also. I will take care about that. So before that, if you are new to my channel, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation, so that you can find more information from my channel. Okay, come on guys. Okay, come on, if you are new to here, please drop a like. So now I am going to start the session. I need on automation. Yes, as I told, day after tomorrow I'm going to end this series. Okay, till then I'm continuing with this basic types of testings. Okay, that is called as manual testing. So by Monday or Sunday evening session I'm going to scheduling live sessions, especially for automation point of view. Okay, so far I have discussed many automation testing related concept. At the same time, how we can chart with you? Yeah, there is some chart enabled, right? So please check that one. Chart has enabled already. Live chart, paid promotions, hello. It is not showing for you. It will show, no issues. Yeah, please teach on Zoom. Yeah, good question, Raghavendra. Thank you so much for asking that question. And also, I have a plan. Okay, so why I am not using this Zoom application here means because our channel don't have much subscribers. Okay, subscribers. Okay, so to use Zoom application and to configure it to our YouTube channel, it will take some time because now only I started my YouTube channel, so where I want to share all my knowledge with you people. Okay, so to achieve that, first I want to know how many people will join with me on daily basis, and also how much on which videos we are getting how much support. It's like how our videos are getting popular, so I want to know. So once if everything is okay, then the next step I'm going to do this Zoom application usage. The reason here is, what is the usage here means, to conduct mock interviews. Okay, yes, that's fine, Raghavendra. The intention what you are showing, right, that is very good, appreciative only, but you need to think about myself as well, why I am not taking Zoom nowadays. Actually I have that thought in 6 months before only, when I am conducting live sessions. Unfortunately I am not getting proper response, so that's why I ignored that plan what I made. So anyway, now our channel is going good and also our videos are getting a very good response because of you people. Okay, so once if our channel is required, it's reached to 1k subscribers, okay, then followed by next week I am going to purchase that particular Zoom application with a full version. So then we can configure that to our YouTube channel, so that we can conduct mock interviews, so that we can interact with each other. Okay, so that is where I am planning to do. Yes, why I am not created Telegram group here means, okay, actually my mobile is, I am an iPhone user. Okay, so there are many spammers or hackers are available nowadays, because I need to think about from my channel as well. It is not going to be worthful or worthless by end of the day, right? So that's why I don't have any plan to use Telegram group so far. If possible I will take that one as to be consider. Okay, so meanwhile before that, first our channel needs to reach 1k subscribers. Then the next step or next target here is to use Zoom application to conduct mock interviews for each and everyone, either it is fresher or experienced candidates. I am planning to do that one. Before that, I have some goals for me. So once if I reach my goal, then only I am going to provide, because I will tell you the reason why I am not using currently Zoom application. Means, okay, if I buy that product, if I purchase that product with full licensed version, so we can use any kind of thing which is giving from that particular application, that is called as Zoom. Okay, so once if I purchase, if there is no response from the people who are watching currently or people who are going to channel in upcoming time, so then my money is going to be waste. Okay, because these are initial days. So once if we reach at certain position, so that will motivates you to conduct some new things. Okay, so that is where I am thinking about. But anyway, you suggested one solution or one suggestion. Okay, I will take that into consideration. Accordingly, I will plan myself. Okay, don't worry about that. You can add your friends also. I mean, you can share our channel to them as well if they are looking for Selenium or manual testing. Okay, yeah, that is where Raghavendra, even I also have the thought to conduct mock interviews, especially. Okay, how the real time questions will be, what are the different real time conditions or scenarios where they are going to expect in their interviews, that is real interviews. Okay, so before that only I need to take some step about how we can provide more information or more questions to the people where they can learn, where they can implement by themselves. First of all, you need to know how to attend for interviews properly. Means, once if you attended for any interview, you no need to feel shy, you no need to fear, you have to be open up everything. Okay, in front of the interviewer, in terms of knowledge, in terms of mind, anything. Okay, so let's get started. So our almost 8:05 p.m. now. So now I am going to start. Okay, now I am going to start the session called as, it is a series of manual testing concepts. So please don't skip any session from today onwards till Sunday morning session. I am going to conduct these sessions. How many we can make those many number of series, and as well as I make it as part 01, part 02. Okay, I will try to cover everything by Sunday morning itself, Sunday morning session itself, so that we can take automation part on Sunday evening. Okay, on weekends we have 2 sessions per day, so likewise we have 4 sessions on weekends. Remaining days we can expect only 1 session from my channel, that is only for automation in the upcoming days. So that's why I don't want to take all the people directly to automation, people who know exactly what is a testing. So that's why I'm conducting these sessions. So please utilize all these sessions. Okay, please try to utilize and try to attend the live sessions first of all. Yeah, Raghavendra, that's what I am telling. Once if I feel enough confident in, okay, with respect to each and every term here, what I am using and what I am going to achieve, so then onwards I am going to interact with you people directly. Okay, so I am not going to discuss too much now, so because it's almost 5 minutes got delayed. So now I am going to start the session. Please watch this video till the end. Please don't miss out any concept what I am discussing currently. So now I am going to show you the agenda, so which I plan to share with you now. Okay, we will discuss one by one. Okay, so let me close this manual testing for beginners part 01. So let me open this one. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about all these concepts in this particular live session, that is manual testing for beginners part 01 live session. Okay, here you can see. So are you able to see my screen? So where I've opened my text file, are you able to see or not? Please let me know from the live chat, guys, if you are able to see or not. Okay, yeah, now it is visible for everyone, right? Please confirm me if all are able to see my screen. If not, I will adjust my configurations. Okay, so this is the series where I am going to start with part 01. Okay, these are the different concepts where I am going to cover in this particular session. Okay, that is called as manual testing series for beginners. Especially these sessions are very helpful for you. Okay, if you want to become start your career from software testing point of view. Okay, that is called as our manual testing series part 01. So here, this is our agenda for today's session. That the first agenda here is we are going to know what is a testing exactly, and also what to test in a nowadays in terms of applications. Okay, and also the next agenda here is where we are going to check some characteristics or test some characteristics before performing this testing in real time. Okay, so then I am going to discuss about what exactly this manual testing and what a tester will do in his company, or what is the role of tester. After that, I am going to tell you about the introduction of testing with various terms here, that is called as project. What is a project, and what is a product, and what is an error, what is a defect, what is a failure, what is a verification, and what is a validation. So followed by our next agenda here is what is positive testing and negative testing. Okay, at the same time, what are all our software testing principles. Okay, so many of you already know about all this concept. Anyway, again I am repeating. If you know already, please, okay, watch this which video which may help you. If you already know also, again it will help you a lot while discussing. Okay, so please try to understand, guys, don't skip this video. Okay, so here our first agenda here is what is testing, right? So what is a testing? Okay, here a testing is a process of, okay, here a testing is a, hi Samir, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Thank you so much for your visiting to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and patience and everything. Okay, thank you so much for that. Yeah, so now first we need to know what is a testing exactly here. Okay, so here a testing is a process of, okay, here a testing is a process of checking whether the developed software is working according to the customer business requirements or not. Okay, so why exactly this testing actually we need? Okay, why we need a testing on any particular application? Okay, so before going to discuss more about what is a testing, I will tell you why we need to do this testing. Okay, so actually there is some application which has developed already, that is called as, you can take Flipkart application. Okay, once they developed one module, for example login page, okay, so then they are immediately releasing into the market. Okay, so during the time, as an end user from my side, if I am using that Flipkart application, so I want to create my account first, right? Means I want to sign up to that particular Flipkart application. Okay, I am doing that process. Unfortunately, where I entered something wrong, I mean there is some requirements, there is some mandatory fields to be entered. Okay, so there I mistakenly typed something, so I am not able to create my account, and also I am not able to click on some sign up button or submit button or login button. So during this time, so what happened, the end user is facing the difficulties while using that application which got released into the live, that is where everyone can use that particular application. So if as an end user, if I am facing the difficulties, means, so then what is the use of releasing that particular application into market? Then there was no use, right? So then everyone will struggle a lot to use that particular application. So during this time, okay, again once if I log in, I can tell you one scenario. I am going to place one product actually. So unfortunately, I selected only one product from that particular Flipkart application, that is called as iPhone 13 product. Okay, so once if I added to the product, so what happened, my product what I selected, it got entered by quantity of 2 times. I selected only one product from that list, that is called as iPhone 13, but the application is accepting quantity of two iPhones, it got ordered unfortunately. Okay, by end of the day, once that user received the delivery from Flipkart provider of Flipkart service. Okay, so during this time, as an end user I ordered only one item, but internal there are some issues with the application, it is considering as 2. Okay, so during this time what happened, this happened. Okay, unfortunately he received 2 products instead of 1. So this is not the actual behavior of that particular cart module where I am going to add my products to the cart. Okay, that is one defect I am telling in terms of testing point. Okay, you can consider that as a real time. So likewise, so if you are releasing an application with lots of issues, so then there was no use to directly release into the market. So that's why once the developer got created a code as a tester, okay, we are going to test that application whether that is properly working fine or not. Okay, whether that is giving the exact result or not, that is expecting, I mean that is behaving as per the customer requirements or not. So these are all we are going to be consider as a testing. Okay, we are going to perform different kinds of testing. First I will tell you what is a testing in terms of theoretical part. So here a testing is a process of checking the developed software is working according to the customer business requirements or not. Okay, you can correlate the scenario what I have explained before this, what is a testing, and then accordingly you can plan, like you can learn with some real time scenarios. Okay, that is about what is a testing. Here a testing is a process of checking the developed software is working according to the customer business requirements or not. Okay, at the same time I will tell you one more scenario. There is one bank. Okay, there is one bank called as some HDFC bank. Okay, for example you can consider a bank called as HDFC bank. So where it is having more than 1 crore users throughout all over our India, for example. So once upon a time what happened, there are many people are trying to log into their application called as HDFC. Okay, by defaultly for that HDFC bank it will accept only 50,000 users into that particular application. But unfortunately here 1 crore people are trying to log in at a time. So during this time what happening, that server is breaking down. It is not allowing, it is not allowing the people. Expectation here is only 50,000, but there are more people are trying to log into that particular HDFC application. During this time that application is getting server down because of many people are joining, but actual behavior of that particular scenario is only 50,000 login users only it is accepting, but it is they are signing more number of 1 crore people. Okay, so during that time application is not going to work properly, and also if the people already logged into that particular application, many of are getting the server issues. If they are in process of some transaction, the server is not responding, means during that time as an end user whatever I made transaction, it is going to be blocked only. Okay, these things will happen in real times. I told you one more example. For all these things to be considered, based upon these points, okay, based upon this situation a tester will become into the picture. Okay, that is the purpose of the tester here. Okay, I am telling as an example only, you can compare with your any kind of scenario. Okay, so here a testing is a process of checking whether the developed software is working according to the customer business requirements or not. That is called as testing, right? That is called as software testing. Okay, a testing is a process of checking whether the developed software is working according to the business requirements or not. That is called as software testing. So then what is our next agenda here? What to test nowadays in applications. Okay, so nowadays you can see there are more number of applications which are releasing into the market nowadays. Okay, so as a tester we are going to test all the applications which are going to released into the market. Before they are going to release into the market, as a tester we need to test that particular application which was developed by the developer, right? So that is the main intention here. As a tester we are going to test both web applications or mobile applications. Okay, what to test in nowadays? Both mobile applications as well as web applications. Okay. Guys, are you able to understand what I am telling? Please respond in the live chat, guys. Okay, till now everything is clear. What is a testing, and also I provide you some real-time examples, and also I told you what kind of applications we are going to test as a tester before that product is going to live, before that application is going to the live, where end user can use that in live environment. Okay, so please interact with me if you are able to understand or not, so that I can again I will try to repeat it one more time in terms of if you want to note down a note in your book or in your mobile. So please let me know. I will stop and I will explain it one more time for all your reference. Okay, so there was no issue from my end to explain. How many times if you want to explain me, I will explain those many times, no issues. Okay, don't bother about. If you feel any doubt at any time, so please interact with me in the live chat. I will try to explain you in detail, no issues. Okay, so please guys, so then before moving to the next agenda, that is called as, there are some characteristics we need to test. Okay, I will tell you about all the characteristics where we are going to test or where we are going to check as a tester. Okay, so before that, if you have any questions, so please feel free to ping in the live chat. I will respond back to you accordingly. Okay, please guys, I will give you 2 minutes of time till 8:21 p.m. If you have any kind of questions, you can ping in the live chat. Okay, what we discussed so far, please guys. Where we are going to test or where we are going to check as a tester. Come on guys. Come on guys, if you have any questions, okay, which are related to manual part, so if you have any questions, so please let me know from the live chat. I will reply back to you. So till we have 1 more minute of time, please utilize this time. I'm going to discuss about more concepts today. Please try to understand and interact with me especially. Okay, so next our next concept here is, before going to start testing or during our testing, we need to check different characteristics. Okay, so under that we have almost 7 characteristics we are going to test. So the first characteristic here is functionalities, and also we are going to test user interface, and also we are going to test usability, and also we are going to test security related, and also we are going to test load, and also we are going to test performance, and also we are going to test compatibility. Okay, if you are using any application, means as a tester I am going to test all these characteristics, such as functionalities. I am going to test how our application functionality is behaving, and also I am going to test how the user interface is displaying, and also I am going to test how the people are going to use, that is called as usability testing. What is happening if more number of people are using the application, what is happening if less number of people are using the application. In the same way, There are some security related testings also be done for each and every application. Okay, if that application is very commercial, where every user going to store and every user going to maintain all their accounts where they are having some financial background or financial transactions. And also, as a tester, I am going to perform, I am going to test, that is called as load testing also. I am going to test for performance issues as well. I am going to test for compatibility as well. Okay, so here if I say about load means the same what I told you right earlier by taking one HDFC bank example. So during that time, if more number of users are trying to log in or more number of users are trying to use that particular application, so during that time, what is happening if load is increasing, what is happening if load is decreasing, how the server is behaving for that particular application. So these and all we are going to test under load testing. Okay, then performance testing. Okay, it is the like same as like load testing only. And the last one here is compatibility testing, whether my application is properly working fine or not. If I used it from which one, Firefox browser, if I use my application in Edge browser, whether it is working properly fine or not. If I used my application in IE browser, how it is behaving, whether it is slow or whether it is too fast, or all the web elements are displaying properly or not. If I use Chrome browser, how it is behaving, whether it is executing fast or whether it is behaving very slowly, if there are any synchronization issues. So these and all we are going to test. If I am using from desktop, like desktop websites, like, so where we are going to use web application, sorry, not desktop. So where I'm going to use that application from that my laptop or any computer device or anything. Okay, during the time how my application is behaving on Windows operating system, how that application is behaving. If that environment is related to Linux, so how it is behaving. If it is Mac OS, how it is behaving. Okay, iOS. Okay, so these and all we are going to test. These are all the different characteristics where as a tester we are going to test for each and every application. Okay, first we will discuss about what is manual testing here. That is our fourth agenda for today's session. So far I have covered three agendas till now, that is what is a testing and also what to test nowadays applications, that is web application as well as mobile application. So then the next agenda here is testing the characteristics such as functionality characteristics, UI characteristics, usability characteristics, security characteristics, load characteristics, performance characteristics. The last one here is compatibility characteristics. So these are the different characteristics where we are going to test on a particular application. Okay, so then coming to the next agenda here, what is manual testing? Okay, what is manual testing here? So here if any testing activity, that is either functional testing or UI testing or usability testing, is carried out with human activity or efforts, then that is called as which one? Manual testing. Okay, so here what is manual testing means, if any testing activity, that is either functional testing or UI testing or usability testing or compatibility testing or security testing or load testing or performance testing, any kind of these testings which is carried out with the help of human activity or human efforts, then that is called as manual testing. Okay, 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 so what is manual testing here? First of all, if any testing activity, either functional testing or UI testing or usability testing or load testing or performance testing or compatibility testing or usability testing, any kind of testing which is carried out with human activity or human efforts, then that is called as manual testing. Okay, then that is called as manual testing. Okay, so here the fifth agenda here is what a tester will do in a company or what is the role of a tester. Okay, what a tester will do in a company or in his company, or what is the role of a tester exactly. Okay, I will tell you what a tester will do on his daily basis in his company. Yeah, hi Naveen Kumar. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. So, are you just now joined or you already there when I started the session? Because I have covered so far agenda number 1, agenda number 2, agenda number 3 and agenda number 4. Okay? Are you clear about all these concepts what I have discussed or what? Please let me know in the live chat. If you are already there, no issues. If you are not there, please go through the session one more time once the session got completed, so that you will get to know what I have discussed so far. Okay, which will helps you a lot for each and everyone who wants to start their career from testing point of view. So this is the best time what I am suggesting to everyone to join this session. Our sessions will really help you. Okay, yeah, 10 minutes back you joined. Yeah, that is thank you so much, Naveen Kumar. Thank you so much. I am really appreciating few people who are joining our session regular basis. Okay, thank you so much for all your love and support towards the channel. Your support requires a more in upcoming days as well. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naveen Kumar. So now I am going to discuss about what a tester will do in a company and what is the role of a tester, or what is the role of a tester. Okay, so now I am going to discuss. So please try to understand the subject here what I am discussing, and these sessions I am going to take it as a part 01, part 02. How many sessions we can cover till Sunday morning session I am going to complete. Okay, thank you so much, Naveen. Please, yeah. So now here what a tester will do in a company, exactly what is the role of a tester here. Okay, the first role of a tester here is, as a tester he needs to understand the project properly. Okay, he needs to understand the project properly, and also that is in application under test. Okay, that is not yet deployed into the live production or live environment or production environment. So before that only that application will be in under testing. So how we can call it as under maintenance or something. So in the same way that application still in under testing only. Okay, so the first role here is, as a tester I need to understand the project properly, or that application still in under testing phase only. Then what is the next role here? As a tester I need to follow some process. Okay, that is called as ad hoc testing. Okay, so as a tester I need to follow some process. So I am telling about here ad hoc testing, right? That second one. Okay, what is ad hoc testing actually? If I am not following any process, there is some process to test any application. If I am not following that process means, then we can call it as a ad hoc testing, or it is called as informal process, where I am not following some documents to be followed actually, but I am not following, but I am still doing some testing without following any documents. So that is called as an ad hoc testing. Okay, as a tester I also need to do this kind of testing in some scenarios. Okay, that is called as ad hoc testing. So next role here is formal testing. Okay, formal testing. So here as a tester I need to follow some process from getting the requirement analysis document. After that I am going to analyze. Okay, sorry, that is correct. Yeah, first I need to get some requirement specification document. So based upon the requirements, so what I am going to do, I am going to analyze. So based upon that I am going to write my test cases. You can see here these are all the process, right? So which means if we are following all these process means, then that is called as formal testing. Okay, if we don't have any process to be followed but we need to do testing means, that is called as ad hoc testing or informal testing. If we are following any process means, that is called as formal testing. Okay, so here what I said, writing test cases and executing test cases, analyzing the test results, understanding the requirement specification document, based upon that analyzing that particular document. So these and all we are following some process, that is called as formal testing. Okay, that is called what? Formal testing. So then as a tester I have one more rule. Okay, if I tested one module, so there anyway I found one defect. Okay, so that is also one role for each and every tester. Means finding the defects and reporting to the developers. Okay, as a tester I found one defect, so then the next step here is I am going to report to the developer with the respective developer based upon my defect what I assigned. He is going to fix that particular defect from his side. Okay, that is also one role of a tester. And the next one, as a tester I need to do some retesting and regression testing as well. Okay, when we will go for retesting means if the developer fixes that particular defect, he provides some fixes for that particular defect what I have assigned to him. So during the time I am going to retest that time, I mean one more time, whether that defect is reproducible or not. If that is not reproducible means it is working as expected only, so then we are going to close that particular defect. Then the defect is not going to be a part of developer and also not going to be part of as a tester as well, because that is working as expected. During the time we are going to perform retesting to test the functionality again and again to confirm that that is not reproducible as a defect. Okay, then regression testing. For example, in my application there is only login page and home page. Okay, inside that home page, customer expecting some new requirements to be added. So during this time what this developer is doing, again he is accepting the requirements from the particular customer. Again he is doing some code changes to add all these new functionalities which are expecting by customer or client. So during that time what he made the changes, so again he will deploy one more kind of version to our actual test environments. Okay, so during this time whether the new code, whatever the changes made by the developer, whether those changes are affecting our actual testing or our actual functionality or not. So these and all we are going to find during our regression testing only. So that is why for each and every application this regression testing is mandatory. So that's why there is a role as well during your software testing career, that is called as regression testing. This is the main part as a tester needs to do on daily basis. Okay, that is called as regression testing. We can perform all this regression testing at a time from automation testing point of view with the help of testing.xml concept, where we can place all our test cases. Once we received that new functionalities and he deployed into the new build or new environment, as a tester we are going to perform all the test cases at a time. That is called as suite level execution. That suite level may contain all the 100 number of test cases or 1000 number of test cases, but we are executing all the test cases at suite level execution. That is from testng.xml file with the concept of testng. Okay, so this is also one role for a tester. And also we are going to develop some automation scripts as well. Okay, so when we are conducting this regression testing, so during that time only we are going to develop the automation test scripts. After that we are going to executing the automation test scripts which are scripted by us. So these are the different roles of a tester if you are joining any company. So these are the basic roles. Okay, basic roles or basic activities for each and every tester have to know, must and should. Okay, so that is why I am telling each and everything in detail. Okay, don't miss out any point. If you feel anything difficulty on understanding or if you missing something means, so please let me know from the live chat. I will try to explain you one more time. Okay, because during your interview he will ask you about what are the roles of you in your current project. Tell me roles and responsibilities on your current project. Okay, as a tester what you will do in your daily basis. So these questions you will expect from that particular interviewer during your interviews. So that's why I'm explaining each and everything in detail. Okay, so here again I will tell you what a tester will do in a company or what is the role of a tester exactly. So the first point we discussed already. So first we need to understand the project. For that we need to follow the requirement specification document. Okay, so based upon the requirement specification document we are going to analyze the requirements. So once analyzing got completed, we are going to starting our developing the automation scripts. Okay, that is the first step for or first role for each and every tester, whether it will be manual or whether it will be database, whether it will be automation. Okay, so that is our first role, that is called as understanding the project properly. Then the next role here is ad hoc testing, that is called as informal process where we are not following any process to test. Then the next role here is formal testing, that is called as where we need to follow some process like executing the test cases, developing the test cases, analyzing the test results. So these are all comes under to follow some process, right? So that's why we can call it as a formal testing. So then what is the next role of a tester? Role of a tester, as a tester I have to find a defect, then I have to report to the particular developer who developed, okay, that particular module. So then what is our next role here? As a tester I need to conduct some regression testing as well as retesting. Okay, as a tester I have to develop my automation scripts or I have to perform my manual testing activities. As a tester I want to execute all my test scripts. As a tester I want to see whether it is giving the expected behavior or not, whether it is giving the expected results or not. So these are all the different roles of an automation tester as well as different roles of manual tester. Okay, so please guys, if you have any queries in middle, please ping in the live chat. I have already opened my live chat. I am expecting some live comments from your end, but I am not receiving anything. I hope you people are understanding what I am telling. So please feel free to interact with me while discussing the concept, so that I will also get to know you people are there and you people are understanding and you people are listening. Okay, otherwise there was no use. I will keep on continuing on telling only. So that's why I'm asking you, if you have any queries in middle, please let me know in the live chat. I will respond you accordingly. No issues about that one. If you want to explain it one more time, I will try to do that one. Okay, no issues. The intention of these sessions and upcoming sessions are, so I want to make you people more aware about what exactly the testing in nowadays. Okay, yeah, thank you so much, Naveen. Thank you so much for your participation and for your patience, mainly because these are all manual concepts. Okay, may you will feel some boring or something. Okay, so please try to understand. Again I'm telling, these are the basic concepts where everyone have to learn if they want to start their career as a tester, whether it will be manual or automation test engineers. Okay, try to understand the concepts. Then then what is our next agenda here? What is our next agenda? That is introduction to testing. Okay, under that introduction to testing agenda, what is the first subtopic here? That is project. Okay, what is a project? Hi Raghavendra, please reply to me in Instagram. Yeah, sure Raghavendra. Yeah, sure. For you also, this session is very useful and very helpful for you. Please watch the session. Don't skip this. We will go for automation points from Monday onwards. So once this manual series part completed by Sunday morning session, I will try to conduct one session on Sunday evening at the same time 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Please try to attend for that sessions as well. From Monday onwards I am going to teach you about only automation concepts only. Okay, because new people are joining with us, so that's why I am telling to each and everyone, they don't miss out anything from testing point of view. That's why I'm conducting these sessions. Hi Hari Krishna, thank you so much for visiting the channel Selenium Tech Automation. I hope you have very good day today. That too, today is a weekend day. Okay, yeah, please try to join the sessions so that you may not feel any difficulties, because testing is very easy job for each and everyone. But only part here is you need to understand the flow, what a tester will do in real time, what are the different tools, what are the different technologies, what are the different terms which are available in software testing. So these and all we have to know before going for any interview or before that is introduction to testing. So here the first sub concept here is, what is a project first of all. Okay, tell me, the people who are currently watching this live session, please tell me exactly what is a project. Okay, please interact with me guys. Your interact which will helps me a lot, because I am continuously speaking all the time. At the same time I am expecting some support or some response from your side as well. Okay, so I am pinging in the live chat what is project. Okay, please. Yeah, thank you so much Hari Krishna for your confirmation. Definitely I will provide my best to all the people who are really wants to start their career from testing point of view. I will be there always with you. If you have any queries also, you can provide in the YouTube any one of our videos comment sections. Okay, no issues about that one. I am replying for each and every comment. Okay, I am replying for each and every comment, if you know what I mean. Okay, what is a project, let me know. Yeah, what is a project, let me know from the live chat guys. I pinged in the live chat. Please respond for that question. It seems my network is going to be, I'm getting some YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience. For all of you people, are you able to see my screen, please? Because I'm getting some notification here saying that my streaming is not going properly. Okay, due to network issue it seems. Okay, I don't know, from lord couple of days here, heavy rains, heavy winds, heavy thunderstorms, heavy thunder lightnings as well. Okay, please respond in the live chat, guys. What is a project exactly? Okay, it's a business requirements. Yeah, there is some specific term in terms of software testing point of view. If interviewer will ask you what is a project means, you have to tell in that way. Okay, so that that interviewer will also satisfied with the question what he asked, what companies do for their clients from end to end. Okay, you are almost there, but I am expecting some reasonable or some technical question, how you can explain in detail for this question answer. Okay, let me know. You are almost there, Raghavendra. Thank you so much for interaction here. And the other people also who are watching, please let me know your answers here. Yeah, now it's clear. So now I am going to tell what exactly a project means. Okay, a project means, yes, exactly, Harikrishna told the correct answer. Correct answer. I am really appreciating for your participation on this question. Yeah, here a project means it is a software application that is designed for a specific customer, then that is called as project. Okay, then that is, we can call it as a project. Okay, as Hari Krishna said, project means here, if a software application designed for a specific customer, then that is called as a project. Okay, for example, you are getting right, for a specific customer you need to mention, you already mentioned is application developed for customer, right? So you need to mention specific customer. If I can say Hari Krishna is a customer, he who is expecting some application to be developed from one company. Okay, that is called as which one? That is called as project. Okay, that means it is a, I mean, if a software application designed, okay, designed for a specific customer, then that is called a project. Okay, according to company perspective, project runs like banking process, e-commerce and insurance. Oh, no, no, you are missing something. Yeah, Naveen Kumar. Yeah, you. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thank you so much for your response, Naveen Kumar. Yeah, here project means if a software application designed for a specific customer, then that is called as a project. Okay, if a software application that is designed for a specific customer, then that is called as a project. Whereas if you come to what is a product means, if a software application designed for a multiple customers, then that is called as a product. For example, there is one Wipro company, so where they will deal with product based also. That's why we call that Wipro as product based company, as well as Tata Consulting Services. Okay, Tata Consulting Services, that is called as TCS. We can consider that is also one product based company. Sorry, your voice is not audible. Yeah, yeah. Now it's okay. No problem. Yeah. Suppose there is one company called as Wipro, and also we have TCS, that is called as Tata Consultancy Services. So these are dealing with product based as well. Products means if we can take any one light where we are using inside our home. So that product which is coming from the either from Tata product or either it from Wipro product. If you can consider small kids who are using some Wipro based products such as powders, talcum powders, or some baby soaps. So means these are all some product related, which means that is especially designed for. It seems loading for 3 minutes. What? Yeah, for me that is fine. It is fine, Hari Krishna. I don't know from your end how our stream is behaving. Yeah, here product means if a software application designed for a multiple customers, then that is called as a product. Okay, if a software application that is designed for multiple customers, that is called as a product. Okay, you can take an example of baby soaps where it got made by Wipro company already delivered some products. You can say like you can feel the soaps, some soaps are there, some powders are there, which are using for kids as well as adults. Okay, so that is called as product based companies. Okay, here we can consider if a software application designed for a multiple customers, then that is called as a product. Okay, so where it comes to error means what error? Any incorrect human action that produces wrong result, that is called as error. Okay, any incorrect human action that produces wrong result, that is called as error. For example, okay, for example, I am adding two numbers here. Okay, here I am subtraction out of two numbers. I am performing subtraction operation, that is called as 9 minus 10. For example, if that is not giving the exact result, or also if I am adding two integers, that is not giving me the proper answer, so during that time, because of human action, it is giving some wrong result. Okay, it is giving some wrong result means any incorrect human action that produces some wrong result. Okay, based upon our user actions, I am getting some wrong information, so that we can call it as an error. Okay, when we come to the defect, which means deviation between the expected behavior of the system to the actual behavior of the system, that is called as defect. Defect also can be called as bug or fault. Okay, based upon the presence, we can call it as bug or fault, or also we can call it as defect. Okay, here the definition of defect here is, what is a defect? A deviation between the expected behavior of the system to the actual behavior of the system, that is called as defect. Okay, for example, there is some text field. Okay, there is some text field already. That text field is that text field set to, it will accept only some integers and some alphabetical values, and also it is accepting some special characters. But as an end user, if I am entering the required details along with the combination of special characters, integers and alphabetical values, it is not accepting. But the actual behavior is, it will accept everything which is entering by the customer. So during that time, it is not allowing me to enter the required details. So during this time, we can consider that it is not behaving like the actual behavior, which means deviation between the expected behavior of the system to the actual behavior of the system, that is called as defect. Okay, in clear ways I am going to tell you. Suppose if I click on any button on my UI screen, okay, usually the expected behavior is, the actual behavior is, it will give you some pop-up window on your screen, but it is not giving me any pop-up if I click on any button. So during that time, we can consider it as a defect, which means deviation between the expected behavior to the, okay, expected behavior of the system to the actual behavior of the system, then that is called as defect. And also we can also call this defect as bug or fault. Okay, so this is the definition of defect, the deviation between the expected behavior of the system to the actual behavior of the system, that is called as defect. Defect also can be called as what? Bug or fault. Okay, bug or fault. So next, moving to the next sub concept, that is called as failure. Okay, that is called as failure. If end user identify the problem while using the application, that is called as failure. For example, if I am using one application called as Facebook application, Okay, so while I am going to send some message to one of my friend, so where I am not able to send the message. So during this time, if end user identify the problem while using the application, that is called as a failure. Okay, that is called as a failure. If end user identify the problem while using the application, that is called as failure. Okay, if we are using any application means, if you want to perform some action, if you want to upload some document, if you want to make some transaction, during this time if you are not able to do means, so then we can call it as a failure. Okay, these failures, again, these failures you will get because of some natural disasters, or due to some earthquake, or due to some thunderstorms, or due to some thunder lightnings. Because of all things, these failures may occur very frequently. So that's why we have to consider these failures as well during our testing, which is not going to happen exactly or actually. Okay, so till now any questions guys, so please let me know from the live chat. So I hope so far I covered this introduction to testing with different sub concepts, that is called as what is a project, and what is a product, and what is an error, what is a difficult, what is a failure. Okay, so here we have to make one note again here, that is called as presence of errors result in defect, and presence of defect result in failure of the product. Okay, you can find here the difference, right? Are you getting my point what I'm telling now? We need to make one note here again. We have to make one note, that is presence of errors. That is, error here means any incorrect human action that produces wrong result, that is called as an error, right? That's what we have already discussed. So in the same way we need to make one note here, presence of errors resulting in defect. Okay, and presence of defect will result in a failure of the product. These are the interlinking. Okay, I will wrote it down here. Please watch guys, I will wrote it down this note, especially for the people who are watching currently. I will wrote some note here. Okay, you need to make one note here under this introduction to testing concept here agenda. So you have to make some note here. Okay, you need to make some note. Okay, you need to make some note here. Okay, so here let me enter. Yeah, here you can see, let me drag downside. Okay, note. So what I am going to make a note here, presence of errors. Okay, presence of errors result in defect. Okay, presence of errors resulting the defect, right? Defect, and presence presence of defects result in what? Result in failure. Okay, result in failure of which one? Product. Okay, we have to make a note here, that is presence of errors will resulting in defect, and presence of defects will result in failure. You can see presence of an error is resulting the subconcept D, presence of defect will resulting the failure. These are interlinking, error, defect and failure. Okay, that's why we need to make one note here, and try to avoid the project failure for every application that must be tested. Okay, so to avoid that failure, so that's why we are going to test for every application. Okay, that application must and should be tested to avoid the failures. Here you can see defects will result in the failure. Okay, as a tester we have to always concentrate on finding the defects. So that's why we need to test the application always to give bug free or defect free product to the end user. Okay, that is the concept of introduction to testing here. So till now I have covered in this agenda, that is called introduction to testing. Under that I have covered project, product, error, defect and failure, and I have also wrote some note here, presence of errors resulting defect, and presence of defects results in failures of products. Okay, so here these three are interlinked. Okay, so This failures, finally it is getting here failure of product, which means defects are resulting in failures of product. So that's why as a tester we need to avoid the tests to be failed or the defects to find out the defects. Okay, we have to avoid all the times, means we have to test that particular application to provide a defect free product to the end user, a bug free product to the end user, a fault free product to the end user. Okay, then only that customer is going to be satisfied with all your efforts as a tester what we will do. Okay, yeah, then the next one here is what is positive testing exactly. Okay, what is positive testing? Okay, please let me know from the live chat, guys, what is positive testing and what is negative testing. Please let me know in the live chat. Okay, what is positive testing and what is negative testing here. Please let me know from the live chat. Okay, what is a positive testing and what is a negative testing, please. Sorry, before that we have one concept we missed here, that is called as verification and validation. So please let me know, guys, what is verification and what is validation. Okay, so now I am going to discuss about the concept called what is verification and what is validation. What is positive testing and what is negative testing. Now I am going to discuss about this. Before going to explain, please let me know from the live chat what is what is verification and validation. It's not the positive testing because still we are in introduction to testing agenda only, the concept. Okay, so now what is verification and validation? Please let me know from the live chat. Waiting for verification and validation. Yes, I will let you know, Raghavendra. Testing on positive testing, positive test cases. Waiting for verification and validation. Yes, I will definitely let you know. Okay, so please before that, please confirm me what is verification and what is validation. If you know already, please guys, please interact with me. We have already covered 1 hour of time so far. Okay, please let me know from the live chat what exactly this verification and validation means. Please let me know from the live chat. Yeah, please let me know from the live chat, guys. I will wait for your response. So please, now live chat is yours. Please respond for my question if you know already. If you don't know also, please mention in the live chat so that I will consider all your comments. Okay, I always had confusion. Yeah, that is true. Okay, that is true, Raghavendra. That should be there. Then only you are going to learn that properly. Okay, if you are clear on anything, means then there was no use. As a tester, we need to be always in a confusion mode only. So that is where usually any tester will do. Even I will also do the same while working. Okay, no problems. If any one of you know, if people who are watching, please respond me from the live chat how the Raghavendra is responding. In the same way, you can also ping in the live chat if you know already the question called as what is verification and validation. Okay, come on, guys. Please let me know from the live chat what is verification and what is validation. Verification is internal and validation is done by end users. No. No, end users means validation, right? So as a tester, we need to validate anyway before releasing it to the or before giving delivery to that particular end user or customer or client. Okay. Yeah, definitely I will do, Kiran Kumar. Okay, definitely I will do. So once if I upload this video, it will take some time because it have to be encrypted with some formalities from YouTube point of view. Once that completed, I will have chance to upload this PDF document. Till then I'm not able to do anything. Once my session got ended, it will process my video with all the necessary details from YouTube point of view, how they will calculate, right? So those things will happen. It will take almost 20 to 30 minutes to get this video process successfully inside my YouTube database. Once that is done, I will let you know from the YouTube community post once if I uploaded my PDF file. Okay, definitely I will prepare. As of now, you are not able to see any PDF content here. Yes, that's where I am each and everything explaining in a clear way where everyone can understand it properly. verification. Satyananda Kumar, thank you so much for visiting the channel. Thank you so much guys for all your love and support. Thank you so much Satyananda Kumar for being in the chat. Your answer here is verification right product checking a document. Yeah, I hope so. You are almost there, but please discuss with proper definition for verification and validation. Yeah, then there is nothing actually Raghavendra to confuse here. I don't know why you are confusion about these basic things, but anyway, you are telling your confusion, right? I will tell you. Okay, I will tell you. So here, what is a verification exactly and what is a validation exactly? I will tell you. Okay, no issues. Here, verification means it is a process of checking the developed project is correct or not. Okay, it is a process of checking on the developing the correct project or not, whether developed project is right or not. That will comes under validation. Before that only we are going to verify whether we are developing the right project or not, whether we are developing the right project or not. That is called as verification actually. Okay, when you will go for validation means once that project is completed development part, then only we are going to validate. That is the difference between this verification and validation. Note it down again. I am telling it is a process of checking on we developing the right project or not. Okay, it is a process of checking on we developing the right project or not. That is called as verification. When you come to validation, this the application is already developed. Now we are going to validate, right? That application is already developed, then we are going to validate. That is called as validation. But verification means during your developing only you are checking whether we are developing the correct product or not, whether we are developing the right product or not. That is called as verification. You can always think developing and developed. You can keep these two terms in your mind. Okay, verification means developing, whether we are developing right project or not, we are checking. That is called as verification. Whereas if you come to validation means you can say like developed project, which means already developed. Okay, yes, that is a correct answer. It is a process of checking the right project or not. That is called as verification. Exactly what you mentioned, that is called as verification. When you come to validation, when you will do validation usually as a tester, okay, once the product got developed fully, then only we are going to validate whether that developed project is right or not. Then that is called as validation. Here verification is a process of checking on we developing right project or not, where during your development only you will check whether we are developing the correct project or not. That is called as verification. When you come to validation means it is a process of checking the developed project is yes right or not. Yeah, exactly, after development of project. Okay, then only we are going to use this validation concept. Okay, so I will tell you one important interview question. Okay, so is that okay guys? Now I am going to, now are you clear with this verification and validation concepts here? Okay, verification is a process of checking on we developing right project or not. When you come to validation, checking of a developed application or project is correct or not, is right or not. Okay, that is about validation. So now I am going to tell you an important interview question, that is called as why do a software application have defect? Okay, please answer my question here. Why do a software application have a defect? Okay, please answer me for this question guys, in the same way how I asked you for verification and validation. Why a software application have a defect? Okay, have a defect usually. Okay, why a software application have a defect? Sorry, yeah, please respond me from the live chat guys, please respond me from the live chat. Okay, why a software application will have defect? Okay, why a software application will have defect? Please let me know in the live chat. because testing is not done properly. Yeah, testing is not done properly, that's where it is telling, right? It will have defect. So why a software application have defect? You are telling because of testing is not done properly. So then what are the terms? If you are considering like because of testing is not done means, what exactly the terms you are going to mention? The way you are telling, that is okay, but during your interview, if interviewer will ask you why a software application will have a defect means, you need to explain in a proper way. Okay, you need to explain in a proper way. So that's why again I am asking question, why do a software application will have a defect? Okay, so please let me know in the live chat, guys. Please let me know in the live chat. Your support and your interaction will helps me a lot to do explore more content during our live sessions. So please try to understand. Okay, come on guys, please let me know from the live chat. Yeah, please respond from the live chat, guys. Please respond me from the live chat. Okay, so why do a software application will have a defect? There are many things why a software application will have defect. I'm going to tell you. If you are not going to ping in the live chat, I'm going to explain, or if you don't know, I will explain you from the live chat. Okay, so because why do a software application have defect? If you face this kind of question from interviewer, so you can explain him because of wrong requirements, first point here, because of wrong design, because of wrong coding, because of poor coding, because of frequently changing business requirements, because of complex technology, and also because of work and time pressure. So we need to consider all these things. We have to tell in this way. Why do a software application will have a defect means, you need to explain an application that is having defect because of wrong requirements, an application that is having defects because of wrong design, an application that is having defects because of wrong coding, an application that is having defects because of poor coding, an application that is having defects because of complex technology, an application that is having defects because of work and time pressure, an application that is having defects because of frequently changing business requirements. So these are all the 6 to 7 points you need to explain to your interviewer in simple terms. Okay, because might be the error from the developer is not identified at the testing phase. Yes, exactly, Raghavendra. Satyananda Kumar, not understanding requirements. Exactly, that is also one. Yeah, that is also one point we need to be consider why we are having defects here. Okay, yeah, you people are almost there, up to mark. Okay, no issues. You will learn everything slowly, it will take some time, but you are able to understand the concept and the questions what I am asking. No issues. Okay, why you do a software application having defect means, because of wrong requirements, because of wrong code, because of wrong design, because of poor coding, because of requirements, because of time pressure and work, because of complex technologies, because of everything what I so far explained you. Okay, so because of all things, all these things, a software application will have defect. Okay, as a tester we need to find that particular defect. Okay, that is the our main intention. If you are joining as a software tester means, you must and should have to test that application without leaving anything. If you leave anything, that product will go with the defect only. Once the end user started the application, once the client tested their application on their environments, during if they find any defect, okay, at that time that client will fire on your project manager, on your BA or anyone. Because of that, you will also fired by your lead or manager. So that's why as a testers we have to be very carefully while testing the application. Based upon our inputs only, that is going to be released into the market, that is going to be delivered to the customer, that is going to deliver to the client. So that's why tester will play a key role rather than the developer. Okay, as a tester, that is our main job. Our intention should be always exactly the developer made any mistake, a small mistake or big mistake, that doesn't matter. As a tester, we have the responsibility, that is our responsibility, to raise a defect. Okay, we have to think always in that way only, where where that application is always behaving which is not to be expected. In that way only we have to think. That is the main role of a tester, to find out the more defects. The more defects if you are finding, the more growth you will get during this software testing career. Okay, that is about the question what I have asked. Okay, so then we have one more. Okay, we have one more this one, right? One more agenda here, that is about what is called positive testing and negative testing. What is called positive testing? If you know, please let me know from the live chat before I am going to explain, like how you tried so far for all my questions. In the same way, you can try for now what is positive testing and negative testing. What is positive testing and negative testing? Please guys, please let me know from the live chat. Please guys, please feel free to ping any questions if you have, any doubts if you have, please interact with me. At the same time, the question what I asked just now, that is called as what is positive testing and what is negative testing. Please respond for my question if you know. If you don't know also, please put no, so that I will try to explain the more thing for you. Okay. So now I am going to take one paint application here to show you the examples for these two testings, that is called as positive testing and negative testing. Based on requirements, write the test case is called positive testing. Yeah, okay. But that is not the correct answer, Kiran Kumar. Again, I am telling, but I am appreciating. Okay, I am appreciating your efforts to put in the live chat, your comments. Okay, thank you so much for your response. The rest of the people I am expecting, whether they know or if they don't know also, no problem. I am going to show you in a clear way. After the completion of this positive testing and negative testing, I am going to end the session once the discussion got completed in coming couple of minutes. Okay, till 9:30 the session will continue. It will take 15 more minutes of time to complete this positive testing and negative testing, because these two are important for each and every tester. Trust me, I am telling again, these two are very very important, where every tester needs to know, where every tester have to understand it properly. Okay, let me take one notepad, paint application here. Let me show you from there. Okay, wait, give me a moment. So please guys, before that you can respond in the live chat what is positive and what is negative testing. Okay, you will also get some knowledge if you are trying means. Okay, that's where I am looking for. If I don't ask any questions means, then you are not going to try to find out solution for that question. So that's why I am telling again. So please try to answer the questions what I am asking. So now I am going to show you along with the notepad, paint application, what exactly this positive testing and negative testing. Okay, paint. Yeah, is it showing or not? Please guys, please let me know whether it is visible for you or not. Why it is showing blank? It is showing blank right in the screen for you. Okay, no issues. We will open it one more time and let me configure it one more time. First of all, paint. Yeah, it is here. It is, oh, it's too big here. Let me delete this one and let me, yeah, wait, I am configuring that paint to show you. Okay, no worries. Let me create one more paint here. Okay, paint. What it is? Oh, I am not expecting this one. Let me remove and I will let me add it one more time. Okay. Window capture. A paint is not there, that's why. Wait. Paint. One second, guys. I'm opening paint actually. I'm searching for the tab. It is loading still. Okay. Now let me create one paint here and we will see. Window capture paint. Okay. Now it's coming, I guess. Okay, let me do like this, or okay, now everything is okay, right? Now are you able to see? Okay, perfect, no issues. Okay, no issues, guys, no issues. Okay, let it be, no problem. Positive testing is determined application worked as expected or not. Yes, that is correct only, Kiran Kumar, what you are telling. But I want to show you with one example here. Okay, so for that, just let me explain you about what is exactly this positive testing actually. Okay, so if we test an application with a positive perception, then that is called as positive testing. Okay. Okay, so let me take one, sorry, not this one, text file. It is visible for you or not? Okay, it is visible for everyone. So here testing an application with a positive perception, then sorry, then it is called as positive test. Then that is called as positive testing. Okay, yeah, then that is called as a positive testing. I will provide you example here. See, if we test any application with a positive perception, then that is called as a positive testing. This is a definition part about positive testing. If you want, you can write it down. Testing an application with a positive perception, then that is called as a positive testing. So here let me draw one diagram for you. I am taking one login scenario here. Okay, I am taking one login scenario here. So for this I have one more yeah, here there is some text. Okay, so here there is some text called as login. So then let me add one user ID button here. Okay, let me add one user ID button here. Let me add one more button here, that is for password. So then let me add here one text here for this particular field, that is called as login. That is called as login. Okay, usually it is showing like this in UI part. Okay, like this it is showing like login. Okay, login it is showing. So followed by this field is for which one? User. Okay, user name. Okay, likewise it is showing here password. Okay, let me adjust something. Yeah, this is the correct one. This is for password. Okay, so there is a home there is a page, there is a web page where it is having one page that is called as login page. Okay, this is called as login page. Okay, this is called as login page, right? This is called as login page. I can mention login page. Okay, login page. So if I check this login page with valid username and valid password, then that is called as a positive testing, right? So here if I test with valid username, okay, I am going to provide some valid username on this particular username text field, and also I am providing some valid password. Okay, are we able to see or not? Yeah. So here valid username, I am entering valid username, and for this password field I am entering valid password. Then that is called as a positive testing. Okay, I am testing this application with the correct credentials, so then we don't find any defects here. Okay, then we don't find any defects here. That is called as positive testing. Okay, that is called as positive testing, means testing an application with a positive perception. Here you can consider positive means I am entering the correct credentials. If I pass this correct credentials, that then that application will properly working fine. Okay, so that is called as positive testing. Okay, so here we need to make one note here. Positive testing will helps us to ensure system working as per the requirements or not. Okay, positive testing will helps us to ensure system is working as per the requirements or not. If I entered correct username and correct password, so then only I am getting to know, yes, I can able to log in, means application is working properly fine. Okay, we have to make one note here, this particular positive testing. Okay, for positive testing, what is our note here? Positive testing, positive testing will helps testers to ensure, to make sure, to ensure system, okay, system working as per the requirements, as per the requirements, right? As per the requirements it is working, which will give you some assurance. If we are testing that application or testing that particular page in a positive way, then we don't get any defects. Okay, which means this positive testing will ensure you that system is working as expected. Okay, as per the requirements, right? As per the requirements. Okay, as per the requirements it is working, then that is called as a positive testing. Then if you go to negative testing, okay, if you go to negative testing, if we test a functionality with a negative perspective, then that is called as negative testing. Okay, then that is called as negative testing. Okay, if we test, yeah, so that's why I mentioned it will take time, it is taking accordingly, because yeah, so here what is negative testing means, if a tester, okay, if a tester test, if a tester test a functionality, if a tester functionality, if a tester test a functionality with negative perception, with negative perception, then it is called as, it is called as negative testing, then it is called as negative testing, right? Negative testing. Okay, negative testing. If a tester tests a functionality with a perception of negative perception, then that is called as negative testing. I will provide you the example for this negative testing. Okay, I will provide you the example. The example here is, if we check browser navigation after logout, then that is called as negative testing. If we check browser navigation after logout, once if you take logout, okay, once if we take logout from your account, then you are clicking on the arrow mark where it will take you back to your previous page. Okay, so during the time what is happening, it is again taking me to my account only. After taking logout, if I clicked on that back arrow, so again it is taking me to my application only, because I have already logged out. But that is not the actual behavior, right? If you took logout means, if you are going back means, it won't allow you to log into your login page, or it is not going to access until unless you are going to provide the username and password to log into your account. But it is allowing you to again, if you go from that particular navigation bar. Okay, which means, so I will show you in clear way. I don't know whether you are understanding or not. For example, let me take this as an example. Are you able to see my screen, right? For example, this is my login page. Okay, this is my login page. So here I have a button here. Okay, I have a button saying that logout button. Okay, called as LO, that sorry, called as logout. Okay, this is my logout button here. So once if I done with my transactions or use my application, I am going to log out, right? So if I click on this logout, usually the expected behavior is user should log out from his account. So again what I am testing, once if I logged out, so there is one arrow mark. If you remember, if you are in your next page, means if you want to go to your previous page, if you click on that backside arrow, if you click on this arrow, for example in browser, okay, you can consider it as a browser, the whole part, okay, you can consider this as a browser till here. Okay, now you are in one web page, so where you find one logout button here. So once if I click on this logout button, I don't see my account details here. Okay, that is the expected behavior only, that is the actual behavior. So again what I am doing after taking my logout, this page will remains the same, right? But here I have one option here to go back to my previous page, that is my home page. Okay, so here if I click on this button, again what it is doing, again it is taking me to the login page, but we have already logged out from our account. If I click on my this arrow button, where it will take me to the previous or home page, again it is taking me to the login page where I did not logged in already, because I have already took some logout. So this is called as negative testing. Okay, we need to test in such a way that with the perception of negative. Okay, actually what we are doing here, this is a negative scenario. We are wantedly failing the system. Okay, we are wantedly failing the system to go back to your previous page, but it is not going to take me the previous page where that is home page. Again it is taking me to my logout page, I mean to my login page only, to my account page, instead of that login page, to my account page where I have already logged out actually. Again I am pressing that backward key, means again it is taking me to my login account only. It is directly taking me to login page. Okay, means it is directly taking me to, I will show you in a clear example then. Okay, I will show you in clear example. Guys, are you understanding or not what I am telling? Please let me know, guys. Otherwise I will show you here. Please let me know, guys. Please let me know. Please let me know, guys, if you are able to understand or not. Okay, so let me share my screen first. This one not required, this one not required, this one not required. Many of them are not required. Okay, USB is required, and one more is paint is so not required. Now you can see blank screen only. Now you can see my screen. Okay, now you can see my screen. Let me open our browser here, so you can see. For example, consider this as your home page. Here you have one login button. You can see there are some 8 notifications, right? Consider this as your login button, sorry, logout button. So now you logged into your account, where you can able to see this YouTube, Explore, Cricket, dashboard of Jenkins download, Flipkart, Orange, HRM, Amazon, Selenium. So these are all the different options, so where I can able to see after my login. Okay, so now I am in currently my logged into my account, but I did not take logout. Okay, I did not take logout. Now I am going to take logout by clicking on this button. Once if I click on this logout, so you can see here, once if I click on this logout, for example, let me, yeah, okay, that is fine, no problem. So once if I click on this logout, if I press on this back arrow, okay, click to go back, you are getting, right? So if I click on this button, again what is happening, again it is showing me the same page, because I have already logged out from my account. If I clicked on this back arrow button, again it is taking me to my account only, but that is not the expected behavior of the system after log out. It will ask you for to log in again, instead of taking you to the account, okay, what you have already logged in. That is not our actual behavior, right? So in that terms we can consider it as a negative testing. In that terms we can consider it as a negative testing. So here negative testing will helps us to finding the defects. Negative testing is the best approach. Okay, here, okay, here negative testing, okay, here negative testing will helps, okay, here negative testing will helps to find negative testing. Negative testing will helps, will helps, will helps to, or will helps finding for finding the defects, right? Negative testing will helps us for finding the defects. That is the main objective of every tester. So that's why I'm telling we have to be very careful, and also we have to be always thinking that that application is not behaving exactly. So then only you are going to find more defects. That is what this negative testing will tell you about. Okay, that is what this negative testing is telling you about. Okay, so that is called as negative testing. Okay, here negative testing means if we test a functionality with a negative perception, then that is called as negative testing. If we test an application with a negative perception, then that is called a negative testing. The best example here is if we check a browser navigation after logout, then it is called as negative testing. What is happening after I clicked on logout? After my browser navigation, again it is taking me to the logged in account only, but actually I have already taken logout. But when I click on that back arrow for navigation to previous page, it will ask again me to enter the user credentials. Instead of that, it is directly keeping me in that particular logged in account only, instead of asking for credentials if I do back arrow navigation. So where it will helps, negative testing will helps for finding the defects. Negative testing is a better testing approach. Okay, negative testing is a better testing approach. Okay, so that is about negative testing. Okay, are you clear till this point, guys? Are you clear till this point what I explored so far? Okay, so let me recap all the things one more time. Okay, let me tell you one more time all the times. Okay, let me tell you one more time everything. Okay, now you are seeing only my Paint application, right? Okay, so now let me discuss it. We will conclude this session. Okay, we will conclude this session. Okay, we will conclude this session for today. Okay, so far what are the concepts we have discussed? So our today agenda is what is a testing. Then we discussed about what to test nowadays applications, that is mobile applications and web applications. Then what are the different testing characteristics, that is called as functionalities, as well as UI, security, load, performance, security, everything. So those and all we can consider it as a characteristics of a testing where we are going to test. Then what is called as a manual testing, I have already provided you the definition about manual testing. And the next agenda here is what a tester will do in a company, or what is the role of a tester. I have clearly mentioned all the points here. And also introduction to testing, what is a project, what is a product, what is an error, and what is a defect, and what is a failure. So after that we discussed about one note here, presence of errors result in defect and presence of defect result in failure of product. After that we have discussed about verification and validation. What is a verification here? It is a process of checking on developing project is right or not. What is validation? It is a process of checking a developed project is correct or not. Then I have asked one question to you, that is called as why do a software application have defect? Because of wrong requirements, because of wrong design, coding, poor coding, frequently changing business requirements, complex technology, work and time pressure. Because of all these things, every software application will have defects. And also I discussed about positive testing and negative testing along with the example. If we test any application with some positive perception, that is called as positive testing. Likewise, I provided you an example, that is called as login application functionality where I entered the correct credentials. Then if we are testing any application with some negative perception, then that is called as negative testing. Negative testing will always helps you to find more defects. Negative testing is the best testing approach for every tester. Okay, so that's why I'm telling. So far we have discussed all this concept. I hope today live session will helps you a lot if you are starting your career from beginning level, from initial days. Okay, this is your first session. It will be always there in our channel. You can go and watch every time, everywhere. Okay, it will be always welcome for you. And also if you have any doubts or concerns, or if you want in the form of PDF or text file any kind of information, please let me know from the comment section for this particular video once it get uploaded to the YouTube, so that I will respond accordingly. Not only for this video, so far we have uploaded, we have discussed many kind of videos from automation manual. If you find any difficulty on watching and clearing anything, okay, you can please respond on that particular video what you where you face the doubt or difficulty on understanding. Immediately I will respond from the particular comment section of that particular video. Okay, so I hope this session will helps you a lot, and also I would like to thankful for each and everyone. I would like to thankful for each and everyone who participated for this live session. This is the first live session of our manual testing part, so please try to interact with me. And also I am going to conclude all this manual testing series by Sunday morning session from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. For tomorrow session I am going to discuss about, so what are the different types of defects and what is the difference between quality assurance and quality control. After that I am going to discuss about what are the different software testing principles. After that I am going to discuss about the remaining concepts what are all there. Can you please give me example for automation project? Okay, no problem. After that I'm going to discuss about software development life cycle. Again I am telling, tomorrow I'm going to discuss about the concepts called what are the types of defects and what are the most common defects. Okay, types of defects or most common defects. And also I am going to discuss about quality assurance and quality control, and also I am going to discuss about software testing principles. After the software testing principles I am going to cover very important model, very important concept, very useful concept where you can keep this inside your resume, so that interviewer will definitely ask you the questions. So this is the concept. The concept here is software development life cycle, where every tester, that is manual tester or automation tester, must have aware about this particular concept, that is called as software development life cycle. I am going to explain you all the phases, gathering the requirements, okay, and also planning, what is design, what is coding, what is testing, what are the different kinds of designs we have, and also what is delivery and maintenance, okay, and also what is sequential model and what is incremental model. So in that we have waterfall model, V model, agile model, spiral model, prototype model, everything. Till that point I am going to cover on tomorrow, but I am not going to explain about waterfall model, V model, agile model, spiral model, prototype model, rapid application model, because I have already covered this concept in our videos. Okay, you can go and check that particular videos which I have already uploaded. So there I have provided complete information about these models, but I will tell some kind of information, but not fully. I will cover partially. Okay, so we will discuss on tomorrow, guys. So thank you so much for all your love and support towards the channel and towards the live session. If possible, please share our channel videos to your friends, and also please share our channel to your friends. Not only videos, you can directly share our channel to your friends, so that they will also join for our live sessions. Yeah, tomorrow our live session time is from 11:30 a.m. Tomorrow I am going to conduct part 02 series of this manual testing at 11:30 a.m. Okay, till 1:30 p.m. or 1 p.m. based upon the discussion what we are going to discuss. Okay, so please guys, please help our channel to reach 1k subscribers before this month ending. Okay, which will really helps me a lot. All my efforts what I am showing here, with your support only I am going to achieve that 1k subscribers. And also our channel is not so far to achieve 1k subscribers, it is almost near, only 100 subscribers or 150 subscribers is required. So please help in that way, guys. Again I am requesting you all. Okay, that's all it for now. Have a nice weekend. Thank you so much for participating with me, especially for the people who charted from the live chat. Samir, Kiran Kumar, Raghavendra, likewise many people are there, right, who joined. Okay, so today many people got joined. I am really appreciating your presence in this particular live session. Kiran Kumar, Raghavendra, Satyanand Kumar. Okay, I am really thankful for each and everyone, guys. Thank you so much for your support on making this session successfully. Okay, I am very happy to see these many users today. Thank you so much, guys. We will discuss on tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. the concepts what I have mentioned. Please don't forget to attend for that live session, because these are all the basic steps where every tester have to learn about. Okay, so that's all it now, guys. Okay, I hope you people like the session. We will connect on tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Signing off, Selenium Tech Automation. Good night, guys. Take care.